If you're in gaming and you've used ChatGPT to write your resume, there's a 90% chance it looks like everyone else's. Generic, lifeless, and headed straight for rejection.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
AI could be your secret weapon if you knew how to use it right. And by the end of this video, you'll have a system that beats both the machines and the real people reviewing your resume. Part 1. Foundation. Build your base. Here's where most people screw up. They ask the AI to write their entire resume from scratch. People have always embellished resumes, but AI creates two major problems. First, it makes every resume sound vague yet somehow impressive with no real details, so they all sound the same. When I'm reviewing resumes, I see the same generic phrases over and over. This makes them boring and easy for recruiters to ignore because there's nothing that makes any candidate stand out. Second, AI hallucinates. So people end up with straight up lies on their resume about experience that never happened. Then, candidates show up to interviews completely unable to explain the experiences that never happened. Step 1. Draft your resume yourself first. Your resume must reflect your actual experience. If it doesn't match reality, you might get the interview, but you won't get the job. Here's your basic template. Contact information at the top. Then, 4 to 5 career highlights showing your biggest wins. After that, your work experience in reverse chronological order, with newest positions first. You have to account for recency bias, so give your most recent role 5 to 7 bullet points. Your next 2 roles should get 4 to 5 bullet points each. Then, for everything after, a maximum of 2 bullet points for all the other jobs. Add your education and any noteworthy skills at the bottom. That's it. People tend to overcomplicate resumes when the readers, recruiters, and hiring managers are quite simple creatures themselves. So fill out this format with your real experiences before moving forward. Step 2. Give AI a gaming persona instead of asking generic ChatGPT. To set it up properly, here's the prompt. You are an expert resume writer with 20 years of experience helping gaming professionals land jobs at Riot, Blizzard, and PlayStation. Adjust this for your specialty. Production, design, engineering, whatever you're focused on. This context makes the responses 10 times sharper. And if you know the hiring manager's name, make it even more specific. Add to the prompt, you're a resume writer looking to impress Sarah Chen, executive producer at Riot Games. You can even include their LinkedIn background. Sarah might have 10 years in competitive gaming experience and value data-driven results. The AI will tailor the language and focus to what will impress that specific interviewer. But here's where it gets interesting. Part 2. Content transformation. Make your experience shine. Most people think resumes are just a list of tasks they've done. Basically, a checklist of job duties. But recruiters and hiring managers don't want to see what you were assigned to do. We want to be impressed by what you actually accomplished. For example, task, worked on UI design for an RPG project. Accomplishment, redesigned RPG UI flow, reducing player onboarding time by 40% and increasing tutorial completion rates. As a hiring manager, I care about what you made happen. Use the AI like this. Do the following bullet points sound like accomplishments or tasks? Paste one job at a time, then convert every task into an achievement. But here's where you need to be careful. Don't let AI invent accomplishments for you. AI is designed to please you, so it'll happily make up impressive sounding achievements that never actually happened. This will absolutely sabotage your chances when you can't back up those claims in an interview. Only you know what you actually did. Now, here's the secret sauce most resume advice won't tell you. Add the "so what" factor. When I'm speed reading resumes, I'm constantly asking, so what? This is especially brutal in gaming, where candidates get obsessed with the tech instead of the impact. Example, before, built a playtesting tool in Unity. After, built a playtesting tool that cut QA cycles by 20%, helping the team ship 2 weeks ahead of schedule. Results matter more than tools. Ask the AI, Can you suggest ways to add results or outcomes to these bullet points? Then, refine and review each suggestion carefully. But wait, quantify everything. Numbers make your impact believable. Instead of improved monetization strategy, say, optimized monetization flow, increasing ARPU by 12%. People trust specific numbers. The more metrics you include, the more credible your resume becomes. Increased player retention sounds like fluff. Increased D7 retention from 23 to 31%? That sounds like you actually know what you're talking about. Don't have exact figures? Estimate conservatively. Get a number that you can defend in an interview. Aim for 60% of your bullets to include measurable outcomes. You don't actually have to quantify every single thing, but every single quantified result helps. Part 3, strategic enhancement. This is where your gaming background becomes your superpower, even if you don't have traditional experience yet. Many people are passionate about their gaming, so they have independent projects and communities they're part of. The key is to use these projects to demonstrate that you get shit done. Projects are your secret weapon. No direct gaming experience? No problem. Did you mod a game? Build a prototype in Unity? Launch a small Roblox game that got 12 players? List it out. Your projects show initiative and your passion. I'd rather hire someone who built a crappy mobile game than someone with a perfect GPA who's never shipped anything. Use AI to polish each project the same way you did your work experience. One project at a time. Focus on accomplishments. Quantify wherever possible. Here's the next critical piece. Skip the professional summary. It's a trap. This is where most people kill their chances before anyone even gets to their experience. Professional summaries are magnets for filler words and make everyone sound identical. Motivated professional with strong communication skills. I've seen that exact phrase 50 times this month. These phrases mean nothing. They're resume filler that screams, I have nothing real to say about my accomplishments. Recruiters don't interview people who sound like everyone else. They interview people who have accomplished interesting things. Instead, create a career highlight section at the top. Curate 4 to 5 of your biggest wins that show impact. Demonstrate how you'll be a great addition to their team. Here's an example of career highlights. Led monetization strategy that increased ARPU 12% across 2 million players. Shipped 3 major content updates on time and under budget. Mentored 12 junior developers with 50% receiving promotions within 18 months. Ask the AI. Based on my work experience, create 10 career highlights that would impress a hiring manager for this role. Paste the job description and the role title. From the 10 suggestions from the AI, pick your 4 strongest and quantify those results. If you're finding this advice impactful, make sure you're subscribed because I break down gaming industry career strategies like this every week. Now, here's the part that determines whether you get seen at all. You have to beat the ATS robots. Applicant tracking systems scan for keywords before humans ever see your resume. So copy the job description and ask the AI, based on this job description, list the top 20 keywords I should include to show I'm the perfect candidate. And then, include at least 60% of those terms in your resume, but only if they apply to your real experience. Don't stuff keywords blindly in your resume. Keep it readable for humans, because here's the mistake everyone else makes. They create a skills section and just dump all the keywords in there. That is absolutely the wrong move. ATS systems and hiring managers can spot this from a mile away, and it makes recruiters just tune out. You have to weave these keywords naturally throughout your resume, in your highlights, in your work experience, and project details. If the job wants stakeholder management, don't just list it as a skill. Show it in a bullet. Manage stakeholder expectations across 5 departments during major engine migration. AI can't really help you with this part. Only you know your experience well enough to integrate these keywords authentically. Here's a bonus tip. If the job requires a certification you don't have, start working on it now. And listed as in progress on your resume. That shows initiative. Part 4, final polish. Lock it down. Before you hit submit, run this final check that saves careers. Ask the AI, based on this job description and my updated resume, what are the strengths of this resume? How can it be improved? Does my resume effectively prove I can do this job well? Review the feedback and update your resume with anything that makes sense to you. And yeah, you may end up going back and repeating some of the earlier steps. Working with a real person, working with an expert human, will always give you better results. But AI will still get you 60% of the way there, which is a lot more than most people achieve on their own. If you follow this system, your resume won't look AI generated. Because it isn't. You're the author. AI is just your brainstorming partner and editor, helping you package your real accomplishments in the most compelling way possible. Now, this video focused on using AI to enhance your resume. But once you've got your resume optimized, you need to make sure it gets read. And a referral is the best way to do that. So in this next video, I'll show you why the typical referral ask fails, how to ask for a referral before you need it, and the exact scripts that make it easy for people to say, yes, you got this. I'll see you in the next video.